So I'm going to give you a few examples of the difference, it's mostly for men, in pursuing versus crossing the line. Because I know in some other videos I've done, I've said to men that they've given up too easily, and a lot of the women agree. But men get confused because there's, everybody's fearful of being accused of being a stalker or, coming off too needy. But there is a fine line, guys, and you shouldn't give up too soon, okay? But then there's some clear signs where it's a clear indication that she wants you to go away and never come back, all right? So let's talk about it. Hang on. All right, so number one, if she says she just wants to be friends, at that point, if she still wants to keep in touch, if she still wants to hear from you, then she's just sort of saying, don't hit the gas on being romantic with me. But it doesn't mean forever necessarily, all right? So hang on for number two. So number two, obviously if you're hearing from her periodically out of the blue, then there is still some interest that you're in her mind, okay? And she's clearly not afraid of you, clearly not avoiding you. So these are good signs, all right? But hang on for number three. So there's number three. She may not be communicating with you, but she might be receptive to you communicating with her from time to time. But when you communicate, you have to say more than, hi, what's up? Because no woman that I know of that's over 25 wants to hear from a man who just basically has nothing to say except that, okay? So if you are going to reach out to her, say something substantial like, hey, I thought of you. I read this article. I thought you might think it's cool. Saw this on a website. Thought you might think it's cool. And don't just send a link. Send some context, okay? Like, hey, this made me think of you. I think you'll enjoy it, all right? But hang on, there's more. Hang on. Now, here is where it crosses the line, all right? I had a guy, God knows how he got my phone number. I think this is part of his problem. But he said he got it online, which wasn't the truth. And he told me, I was nice to him, even though he called me out of the blue and wanted my dating advice. He had told me he had gotten out of prison. So, he had reason to walk a fine line in life anyway, right? But he had this girl he was obsessed with. He said, she's blocked me. She's, done this. She's done that. Okay, guys, listen up. If a woman has blocked you, if a woman is no longer speaking to you, that is your clear sign to go away, And if you don't, yes, then you are a weird stalker. If she is not communicating and said, go away, go away. Otherwise, if she's communicating and open, it's a good sign.